This is insane, and I want to get your reaction to it. In 24 hours, President Biden did a complete 180 on something that he seemed to be aggressively swatting down. And that something is a bombshell report from the Wall Street Journal about how families of illegal immigrants who crossed into this country and they were separated from their parents, or the parents were separated from the kids, they're going to be getting about $450,000 apiece. In most households, they're going to be getting more than $1 million as a settlement for this. So, to put it briefly, they illegally entered the United States of America. Then they stayed past some of our rules, making it so we separated them. And the families who were separated now are going to be millionaires. And that's not enough. They also want to be let into this country permanently as a result of this. This is obviously a problem. And of course, the president would be aware of this, right? Listen to how aggressive Biden is in slamming this down. This is stupid, trash. Just it's not a good question.
Trip, there were reports that were surfacing that your administration is planning to pay illegal immigrants who are separated from their families at the border up to $450,000 each, possibly $1 million per family. Do you think that that might incentivize more people to come over illegally?
If you guys keep sending that garbage out, yeah, but it's not true.
So this is a garbage report?
Yeah.
Okay. So
$450,000 per person. Is that what you're saying?
That was separated from a family member at the border under the last administration.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen, he said. Now, my favorite part is when Biden reacts like every other normal person reacted. Wait, $450,000 for people who entered the country illegally?
Yeah.
Okay. So
$450,000 per person. Is that what you're saying?
That was separated from a family member at the border under
As he closes his eyes, he's going, you're right. That sounds preposterous. Look, it's not going to happen. It's a garbage report. So that was yesterday. Last night, the ACLU, which seems to have Biden's balls in a cage, said Biden may not have fully been briefed on the actions of his own DOJ, as it carefully considered the crimes committed against thousands of families. But if he follows through on what he said, the president is abandoning a campaign promise to do justice for separated families. So the ACLU is like, this guy, don't worry, he just doesn't know what's going on. I know it's his Department of Justice, but Biden doesn't know. And they might have a point. I mean, in that video, it was pretty clear to me he wasn't aware of this Wall Street Journal report, which was all over the place and received a lot of coverage. And they moved on to today, right? So that was yesterday. Let's see how things have changed with the Biden administration in just 24 hours. Do they still believe this is garbage, that this is ridiculous, that this would never happen, that we would settle for $450,000 per person for somebody entering the country illegally?
And then President Biden is calling these reports about the administration paying up to $450,000 to illegal immigrants who are separated from family members garbage. He says it's not going to happen. But the ACLU says that it is. So who is right?
Wait, are you talking about the question you asked him yesterday?
Yes.
So if it saves taxpayer dollars and puts the disastrous history of the previous administration's use of zero tolerance and family separation behind us, the president is perfectly comfortable with the Department of Justice settling with the individuals and families who are currently in litigation with the U.S. government. You know, DOJ can obviously speak more to that process. The president what he was reacting to was the dollar figure that was mentioned, that you mentioned to him yesterday. As press accounts to date indicate, there's been press accounts on this, DOJ made clear to the plaintiffs that the reported figures are higher than anywhere that a settlement can land. Again,
so they're trying to go like, look, they're not really going to give him $450,000. The Wall Street Journal says, yes, they are. This is the average. On average, this is how much people are going to get. Families are going to be getting over $1 million. And in 24 hours, we went from Biden going, that's trash. If you keep saying this stuff, more people are going to cross the border. There's no truth. This is not going to happen to, well, if we could save the American taxpayer some money, of course we'll settle with these people. Why wouldn't we? Give me your reaction on that. And when I look at a story like this, I say, you're saving taxpayer money. You're settling with people who entered the country illegally with $500,000. It doesn't seem like we're saving much money. What was the worst case scenario? We had to just give them the keys to the car? Here, take the country. We're not going to be able to win this legal battle. This doesn't sound like it was the best deal for the taxpayer.
This is something that the Department of Justice can speak to. I do not have anything more to add to this.
But if he's not okay with $450,000, how much money is he okay giving these?
This is again, Peter, this is something that the Department of Justice is going to handle. I just laid out what he was thinking and how the process was moving forward. The DOJ will talk to the specifics.
All right, so there they go. That's where this whole thing ended up. That's a pretty quick turnaround right there. And again, the president clearly, when he dismissed all of this, didn't have any idea what was going on with his own DOJ.
If you guys keep sending that garbage out, yeah, but it's not true.
So
Not
this is
true.
the garbage report.
Yeah,
Okay, so
$450,000 per person. Is that what you're saying?
that was separated from a family member at the border under the last.
Look at his face. Come on.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. That's not a thing. Let me know what you think in the comments below and hit the share button if you think this deserves to be seen by more people. I'd greatly appreciate that. Those of you who are new around here, if you want to get videos just like this every day at facebook.com/thenewsjunkie, hit that follow button and I'll keep you in touch with what's happening in the world and try to be as honest, truthful, and right down to it as I can. Those of you on youtube.com/thenewsjunkie, hit the subscribe button for videos every day. Thanks to my supporters on both platforms. You can subscribe. You'll probably see on YouTube and even on Facebook right below the video, a way for you to subscribe and support the channel. That is very, very much appreciated, as is you just watching this video today. So thank you for that. We'll talk to you again real soon.